What a delicious looking slice of cake, and as a photographer I can't wait to take a picture of it and post it on Instagram. It's inevitable, isn't it? But I think I can do better than just a still photo. I'm going to use video to make it much more dramatic. So what I'm going to try and do is actually move the camera quickly towards the cake so that it appears very large on the frame from further away, and you're like, wow, look at that. I really want to try that as well, almost like introducing a character in a dramatic movie. Now, the way that they do it on TV and film is to mount the camera on a little car. It's called a dolly. It has wheels and you can push it smoothly back and forth. We don't have that, or at least I don't have that. So I'm actually going to slide the phone along the table surface. Not this way, because it'd be too bumpy going over the individual strips. But if I can actually move the camera along the strips, I can keep it nice and smooth. And to make it easier, I'm going to rest the phone on just a napkin or a piece of tissue paper, and that will allow me to move it much more smoothly. In terms of settings, it's pretty easy. I'm just going to set the phone to video, start recording, and then push the camera towards it. So here I'm using the strips of wood to draw my attention towards the cake, and I'm going to try and keep this central one right in the middle of the frame. So I might want to just adjust the plate a little bit to the side until it's in the middle. That's looking pretty good. I'm quite pleased with how that looks. So I start recording and then move the phone along and slow down towards the end until it's exactly where you want it. Now, if you're thinking of cropping this into a square later, you will want to keep the cake in the middle at the end. So I'm going to do another take where I keep it towards the middle. And that is a lot more exciting than just a still picture. Okay, so in review, let's have a look at 3 of the clips that I've filmed. Now, this one starts off all right. Nice movement, but I end too close to the cake. Too close even if I don't crop. I mean, you can see that. You can't even see the end of the cutlery there, so that's too tight. Here was my next attempt. This one, I've been a little more gentle so that it's not too big, but it's a little bit wobbly. And this is something that you'll find when you use this technique. Unless you've got a really good stabilization system, you are going to wobble. So it's a case of doing it again and again until you get the effect you want. And here, if I did crop it, well, I think the cake would end up being off the frame. So here's my final go. I've pushed in, it's reasonably smooth, not too wobbly, and that little tilt at the end means that this cake will fit very nicely into a square cropped frame while still retaining the forks on the side. I'm pretty pleased with that. Ow.